Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to put a piece of wood underneath this tank because the tank was hanging and the wood was kind of like holding it in place. I don't know. They put straps on it, then they put the straps to what? Hello. And then all the support was on this. Because this was holding it down. This is just holding it up this way. So I stuck a piece of wood underneath it and hold it up there. Alright. So this is kind of where we're at. Now I do see a little something over here. I want to put some lube on. I don't want to see it go bad. Because these little things get crusty on it. And then the next thing you know, you're going to move the ground and you're not going to work right. Yeah, that's the way it works. Now this horn isn't working, but the compressor's working. And the hose is good. So I have no idea. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put some of this inside the hose. Because there's just a bushing in there. So it could be that it's working, but it's not pushing enough air because the diaphragm in there is not doing its job because it's either ripped or screwed up. Now, do I have one? Yes, I do. I have a pump. But it's worth more to me than it is to just give it away. The one I have is an $80 pump. That's what it cost me. All right. I really want to tip this thing over on its side. See if anything comes out from underneath it. Get all this other stuff off it. I'm not going to tip it over. I just want to get all the crap off it. Get up there. Stay up there. Stop falling down. There. Over there. Wire ties. Get everything in place. I want to wire tie everything so I don't have to worry about it pulling out. Okay. Now this back here is the power plug that you would hook up to the battery charger. This was not, well, let's see if I can find it. It wasn't connected, so I have no idea how it was going to work. Here we have red and black. Well, guess what? What? The red wasn't hooked up. So how's it going to charge? You're plugging this in, nothing's happening. I wonder why. Put the same plug on the same unit so that we can't plug them together. Let's see, is there another plug around here that I may be missing? This is Coastie, that's mine. Okay. What's this? Oh, this is a water pump that I was going to hook up because the one that's in there for the bilge doesn't work. So they have this tank in the front. Looks like it may hold 2 gallons, maybe 3, I don't know. has the squirter in the front, and if you turn it on, it'll blow water out the side. It's if you turn on a bilge pump in a boat, and it kicks the water out of the bilge. It comes out the side. So it kind of gives you that idea of what's going on. However, the tank was leaking. That's taken care of. We had water all over the base of this thing. The bilge pump didn't work. So I put a small hole underneath here. Where the hell is it? I know it's there. There it is. It's about a little under ½ inch. And it's right where the deepest part of the hull of the bilge is. So that's where the water's going to collect. So I put a small hole there as a backup. I was going to put this there to pump water out. But I figured, you know what, just let it run out. It'll be fine. I don't have to worry about it. It's just a backup. Because if this thing's stuck out there, how do they get water in it? You know what I mean? Other than that leaking. So then I was going to use this pump just to give some dribble out that side. Because I don't know where the pump is, but it wasn't working. That's all I can tell you. And then it goes from there to here. That's it. There's no pump anywhere. So, hello? I mean, was there a pump at one time and they said, screw it, let's just get rid of it because it went bad? And it comes out of this tank with a couple of PVC fittings, comes up, follows this hose over and out the side. There isn't a pump anywhere. Now there's a pump on this side that goes into here. I'm thinking that it's this one here. But there's also a little pump here. So I have no idea what this pump is for because I don't know. Do they have it in there? That's just a connection. Striagonus in a long time. So it's like a new learning curve. And then when things that are not here that I'm used to working with, then you got to start reaching a little deeper. Okay? But like I say, these are nice clean diagrams. These are nice clean pictures. The resistors, the values are determined on the color. So you look at the color and you know the last color is the tolerance. Meaning if it's a 10 ohm, and if it's, I think gold is 5%, silver is 1%, and black is 10%, something like that. Yeah, I haven't used it, so I don't think about it anymore. But there's nothing here taking me to that one plug going to the front. Now as I turn through this, now I'm starting to see that some of these are different. So what am I looking at? Because it's not telling me. I mean, a lot of it's the same. I mean, even though it may look different, the function is the same on the other end. But I'd like to have some type of an idea what the hell I'm looking at here. Prices. Boy, they make sure they stick the prices in there. If the Coast Guard had to send this out, the shipping crate, the crate to which it has to be shipped in, is $330. Yeah, that's just for the crate. What's this other thing? Super motor, where we're at, $625. The red and green nav lights, right, that are on the top of it, those little bitty lights, $125. The beacon, $75. This is worse than a car dealership. That little voice modifier, $289. The MP3 player, which is not, well, I guess you could call it that, but it's not as if, and I don't know. So anyway, that's what this was. This is a little pump that I was going to make a growth pump out of. But again, I'm not going to keep putting shit into this thing. If they don't care about it to where they can't spend a few bucks, well then, why should I give them a few bucks? Because I'm going to have to keep replacing this shit. Anyhow, you follow me? I mean, just because it's here doesn't mean that, you know, hello, I have it here so I can grab it when I need it. And I just can't buy one or two pieces. I got to buy a lot of them. So now I got to, not so much wait. Will I run out? Probably not. However, you know, I'm trying to make a point. What's this? What is that? Oh, okay, it's just a clam. Okay. See, these pumps can go bad too if you don't use them. I don't feel like taking them apart. There's another wall, you know, just flopping around in here. It's got a Velcro on it, so it must have went someplace. Over there, that's where the wheel is. I'll have to find a spot for that. We don't want it just dangling around, getting caught up in the wheel. The same with this thing. Alright, let me get this glue gun real quick. I want to get some of these rubber hoses up out of the way. Hold on a minute. Alright, I got the glue gun plugged in. The glue gun. What time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock. It's quarter to 4. Alright, I ordered a couple of things for myself, as usual. I needed a pair of pliers the other day. They're not just the pliers, it's more or less for wrapping wire, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I forgot what they call them. What happens is it has a centerpiece. It looks like a pair of pliers, it has a centerpiece, and you pull out the center. And when you pull it out, it turns the center. So when you take a piece of like baling wire, you know, a thin wire, it's not made for heavy stuff, you can wrap it through and around something, and then when you pull this out, it automatically twists the wire for you. I was looking for one of those the other day because I had one, because sometimes it's better to use that than it is a wire tie. You know, and couldn't find it. So they had a small 6-inch one on Amazon. Yeah, I think it was Amazon. With free shipping. was $14, $15, something like that. So I ordered that, and I'm having a problem making a dummy load. And I know it's me. Yeah, the dummy is working on the dummy load. A dummy load is a unit that you can screw into the back of a radio or screw it into a meter and then the meter into the back of the radio so that you can work on the radio without an antenna being on it. And it's usually better to have a dummy load when you're working on the radio anyway, because you're closer to that match than you are an antenna. So it makes sense. Well, the only dummy load I have is like a little 20 watt or so. I made 100 watt, and then when I was checking it the other day, because I check it before I use it, it was showing outrageous numbers. And I said, well, this isn't